Hey, what's going on? You know who it is. You know what it is. All right, you guys, peep game. Shout out to my brother Torian Rain. Shout out to my brother, the one LBZ. Hey, Torian, man, you gotta hit me up, man. I've been trying to do a collab with you, man, but hit me up, man, so we can get this going on, man. Me, you, and J-Dog, man, so we can get a collab going on. But anyway, man, check this out. All right. I kind of knew this was gonna happen too, and my prediction is starting to come to fruition. Like, I'm gonna tell you right now, it seemed like Kamala Harris' steam is already dying down. Dead on arrival, it appears. It appears that people ain't fucking with her, and now, you know, you got a lot of these fake ass Simon Says, you know, white daddy black chicks, you know, doing the caping for, you know, Mr. Charlie in regards to one Kamala Harris. I call it Kamala. Fuck Kamala, is Kamala. You know, Kamala Harris past is just too checkered because her nickname is Mrs. Fuckover. Fuck over predominantly black people. Real talk. I meant every word I said when I said last week that Kamala Harris may be actually worse than Donald Trump. She is not the friend of the black community, or in particularly black men. I mean, all you got to do is look who she married to. That should be enough said. But they're basically trying to recruit a lot of these black political figures, or whatever the case may be, whatever you want to call them, to try to attack black men. Now you got people attacking Luther Campbell because he basically voiced his opinion, and you got people saying his opinion don't mean nothing. Wait a minute, his opinion do mean something. You want his fucking vote, right? And then you got these dudes like Roland Martin. Once again, now they're trying to gender shame us into voting for Kamala Harris. Nah, fuck that. We already went through that bullshit with Barack Obama. We not finna get burnt again. So we're not finna sit up here, oh, Kamala is the blah, 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 blah. No, we're not going for her newfound blackness. We're not going for the born again black person shit. Because, like I said before, you wasn't black, you know, 10 years ago when you was threatening to put, you know, people in jail for truancy and shit, and particularly black people. How you was willing to let a black man get put on death row without giving him his due diligence to challenge, you know, his death sentence by seeking DNA evidence to prove his his innocence. So, you got these dudes like Roland Martin who trying to play that role. Well, if Donald Trump gets elected again, it's black man's fault. No, it's Kamala Harris' fault because she decided to run. No, it's her fault. Look, to be honest with you, I'm not fucking with none of these political candidates. Now, when Gavin Newsom runs, I may consider voting. Because Gavin Newsom saved a lot of people's jobs and shit when he pretty much damn near single-handedly ended that BART strike. He saved thousands of jobs when people was struggling to get to work and all that type of shit. So Gavin Newsom, I may fuck with him. And he went off on BART and their workers for their greed. Motherfucker was already making like 70, 80,000 a year. And that wasn't good enough for them. You know, the average BART person is starting off at like 85, 90,000, even 100,000 a year. I know a person that worked for BART. She make $33 an hour. BART don't have a job that pay under $28 an hour to start. The janitors is making bread. You know. So, with that being said, if Gavin Newsom runs, I may vote for Gavin Newsom. I may support Gavin Newsom. But I ain't gonna be getting on YouTube and all that type of shit. But I may vote for Gavin Newsom. Because we all know Gavin Newsom is going to be president someday. Everybody knows it. They already getting the dude prepped. So, to be honest with you, more than likely, Donald Trump will serve 2 terms. He will serve 2 terms so they can get Gavin Newsom prepped. Gavin Newsom will run for president in 2024, and he will win. Gavin Newsom will be the next president of the United States. Book it. And I'll be going on 50 years old when he runs for president. So you heard it here first. Everybody knows it. Gavin Newsom will be president someday. He will be president 2024. He knows it, his wife knows it, and everybody knows it. This has been in the works for 15 years. Okay? But anyway, getting back to Kamala Harris. Like I said, her history is just horrible. But I'm tired of these black people trying to guilt trip us into vote for people, because like I said, vote for black candidates who don't do shit for black people, who are out of touch with the black community, who don't give a damn about the black community. Kamala Harris doesn't give a rat's ass about the black community. She comes out there, has her little first pep rally in Oakland and shit, you know, and then mostly you see there is a whole bunch of black chicks. So that's going to be their thing. Target black women to target and guilt black men into voting for her. Not going to work. Sorry, Roland Martin. We not going for that again. And you can talk that shit about us being the so-called conscious woke Negroes all you want. I'm woke enough, or should I say I'm not stupid enough to vote for Kamala Harris. I am not stupid enough to vote for a person that was willing to let a man on death row die. A lady that got a man where it was proven that his stepdaughter that accused him of assault and battery and you know what I'm saying, and rape, where the damn mama came out and said, hey, she's a habitual liar. You can't believe nothing she says. But the man is still in jail. Kamala Harris could have released him, but she won't. She's a technicality expert, or should I say she fucks you over based on legal technicalities. Then not to mention she was dealing with a lab technician that basically was known for rigging DNA and tampering with DNA evidence to get convicted. Kamala had several people that was innocent and she kept them in jail. Okay? Then not to mention when this shit came out about this dope fiend DNA lab technician evidence tampering, and over 600 cases had to be dismissed. Well, you know, Kamala Harris twiddled her thumbs and, you know, so fuck Kamala Harris. And like I said, ain't nobody gonna make me vote for her. So a lot of you political bad witch black chicks that's trying to guilt black men into vote for her, you wasted your motherfucking time. I'm out.